Alright, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Babael here, joined by Larc. You're watching eHL Season 1 Cycle 2. It's Group G, one of possibly the most questionable group ever. We have a supposedly SG versus PH day today, and or rather group today, and that's gonna be Zenbadsu versus Manjuu. We also got Rexel and Kazade, but there's some issues along the way, so we don't know what's gonna happen, but at least we can bring you one game here, and that's Zenbadsu versus Manjuu. So Larc, are you there? I know you're very tired. Yeah, Group F very tiring and all that shit, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more matches today. Manjuu versus Zenbadsu, man. I think it's gonna be a pretty interesting one for sure. Seeing the decks from both these players. From a general perspective, I definitely want to see what is this, Manjuu probably open up with his Miracle Rogue, or no, it's not Miracle Rogue. Let me get this correct. It's actually more or less the Edwin Van Cleef Rogue, the one that focuses a lot on using Edwin Van Cleef. It is kind of, in a sense, really kind of like a Miracle because it kind of works the same, except there's a little bit of mid-game-ish plays as well. Okay,
so what's gonna happen here is that we have actually potentially two players with very low internet. Of course, Zenbadsu is having very decent internet of just 0.2 megabyte per second upload from the Philippines. I don't blame him, but of course, this is gonna mean that we will probably not be able to see much of any card coming out from his hand there. On the other hand, we have also Manjuu with a bit of discoloration issue. His upload speed is also not fantastic. But yeah, this is gonna be one of the most funniest group ever, because I'm just not counting on this to be a very exciting group, seeing how we have two people possibly gonna DQ. But yeah, it still should be a very good game between Manjuu and Zenbadsu, because Manjuu is one of the players in Singapore who has won at least something before. So that say we have the Hunter taking the bottom half of this board. That's gonna be Manjuu starting class, and we have Zenbadsu taking the top half as the Shaman here. And of course the Quick Lepanum gets silenced by the Earth Shock, following which the hero power from the Hunter is gonna go to Zenbadsu. That say, it's hilarious how he used the Earth Shock, but I still can't see stuff from his hand. So we're just happy that we can at least see some cards now. It's a Flame Tongue Totem, Unbound Elemental, Lightning Shock Coin, and a Drake.
Yeah, it's just really weird. Whoa, that's a really lucky animal companion to get. Although I think you wanted the what do you call this? The Hogger, the Piggy. It's like much more better because you can just apply a bit more pressure.
Hogger, bro. You mean the Botan Boar?
Yeah, but I like to call it Hogger for some reason.
You confuse people when you say it's Hogger, because Hogger is a real, it's a real thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. So well, here Manjuu is actually gonna hero power and actually
did he just flare?
Yeah, he wants the card draw. He gets a Bluegill, which is pretty good. You want to get that early aggression as much as possible. He's got his Doggy there to apply a little bit more pressure with those charged minions. Turn 5. Not much of a play except Bluegill Warrior, maybe even hero power and pass.
Yep, probably. Here that's a 4/4, and that's a pretty strong Unbound Elemental. Now back to Manjuu. Manjuu have quite a wide variety of choices here. He needs just to get up his Starving Buzzard if he has one in his deck. I don't see his deck list. I do not know his deck list, that's why. But that's okay. We have the Direwolf Alpha plus the Bluegill Torpedo, like Zefbet would call it. Still miss that guy. Wonder how he's doing in life. We also got the small little Stone Tusk board there, as we did see in Group F. The effective potency of this particular board coming from Helder Karide. Yeah.
Yeah, I just find it weird that people play that card. Oh, and that's a really good response there. The Defender of Argus. Yeah, so it's just really good right now for the Shaman. Whereas for Manjuu, he's actually in a very tough predicament, and I think one of the major reasons why is because he hasn't gotten a single. In fact, when I look over his deck list, he doesn't have the important Iron Beak Owl. You can't really not run without that if you're going for aggro.
Well, that's fine. You definitely need the Iron Beak Owl. It provides a lot of uncertain taunts and stuff like that if you're playing the aggro hunter, which is what he's doing here. His most effective problem is really the Unbound at 4/6. He needs to kill it, and he knows that. Probably is gonna have to run all 3 doggies into that, funny looking thing there, and It's also going to be able to just hero power plus Lepanome, so that's going to reduce Zenbatsu's health to just about 22. And finally, we just saw the flare effect that was about 5 turns back off the screen of Zenbatsu, and the effect finally gone. You know, the red little thing you used to see by his hand cam there. But that's okay. So in his hand we can see for sure he still has the Azure Drake, a Lightning Storm. Defender of Argus, I think he played it already, not sure if it's the second one. Sure looks like it. But yeah.
Yeah, I think here he just generally is gonna go for the card draw, plus he was already overloaded, and he's at a good spot. He can actually go ahead and throw down the misdirection if he wants to, because I think now is a pretty decent time to use it. The reason I'm saying that is because if he uses either minion to attack, the 4/4 attacks the 2/2, the 2/2 dies, and the Leopard Gnome can trade with the 4/2, but I don't think it's even as necessary, because as a hunter you just want to keep going face, and face. But yeah, I think he should definitely probably just play the trap right now and just end the turn. Yeah,
I mean, playing the trap is fantastic because he doesn't have any other option here. Of course, it's misdirection. He should definitely be able to proc. It really depends on what, you know, Zenbadsu plays here and how he tries to counter or rather play around it, if he even does try that. And yep, he's gonna run the 3/3 first. It could probably mean that it's gonna kill itself by running into the 3 there. Yep. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So it picks off one defender Argus, that one gets reduced to just about 1 health there.
That's kind of hilarious though, because it's like he kind of backstabbed his own defender there. He was like, "Why'd you give me the shield? I'm gonna kill you for that." And I mean, it's looking pretty bad right now for Manjuu. I'm not sure what Zenbadsu is deciding to do here. It looks like he wants to use the Rock Biter weapon. Yep, there we go. And he's probably just gonna kill off the Leopard Gnome.
Yep, he is, and we are looking at Zenbadsu down to just about 14 health here. Kill Command can deal a maximum of 5. Constant Hero Power can deal some damage there, but Starving Buzzard coming right now is a little bit late. And the draws are just not in favor here for Manjuu. Of course, he can deal sufficient 7 damage this turn, but it's not good enough to pick off this irritating Shaman here. And if you look at it, yes, he does not have lethal next this turn for Shaman. The Shaman is looking very strong. He still has Go on Gadgets and Auctioneer, as well as Rock Biter weapon. So all in all, it looks pretty healthy. I wish I know what card he just drew, but I don't. And I hope he finally plays catch up here.
Yep, I think what's gonna happen here is that he's going to he got Azure. Okay. Well, I actually think what he should do here is Gadgets and Auctioneer. He doesn't necessarily need to Rock Biter, but it's probably the best option here for him to draw a card and put it on himself and attack her.
Put it on himself. Yeah, of course you can put it on yourself there, Larc. Fantastic. What he needs here really is just I don't know, let me see, 2, 4, 7, nope, no way.
What is he gonna draw?
Regardless of what Manjuu gets, even if he gets Kill Command, he will not have sufficient mana to play for a direct kill here. There is no way, because it's only gonna be turn 9. Tracking is good, but tracking takes on mana, it's not gonna help to do much of anything as well. And the companion gonna be the answer here. He needs to buy some time, he knows that. Blue Eel Torpedo not gonna kill the Drake there. Stone Toss Spore is gonna be such a funny card. Okay, he's just gonna go with that. Because it gives him extra card draw, he still have the ability to play. Leroy Jenkins comes out. Alright, that's not gonna do much of Jack here. At least he gets bot clear.
Yeah.
And he plays Hero Power. Hoping and praying that he survives one more turn, but we all know what's in the hand, or rather, God knows what's in the hand of Zenbadsu there, the Fire Elemental.
That he's gonna burn him to a crisp. He's like, your minions aren't really gonna do much against me. Fire Elemental, 4/4, instant win.
I have to give Manjuu the credit here. He did try his very best. Tracking into the best, rather the low cost card there was a good option. And moving forward, he can definitely look to come back in the second game. I mean, it's not over here, and we're definitely looking at a pretty interesting series, at least from my point of view. So yeah, we have Zenbadsu 1-0, Manjuu down by 1 game already, and I'm getting word that we might actually have to disqualify both other players in this group, apart from Manjuu Zenbadsu. So this could be it, man.
This is the game. This is the final game.
This is the shortest group ever. But I hope that, you know, Ruxel checks in by 7:30. That's the deadline. If it doesn't, yeah, we're gonna have to DQ him. And on the other hand, Kazate is having some computer problems. I hope he solves them by 7:30. If he doesn't get that, I'm sorry, but yeah, we might actually really just see a BO3 qualifier here. Single elimination qualifier. It's no longer a group stage. That's just how ridiculous it is. And yeah, we did just see the Hunter lose, so maybe we can take a bit of a time, you know, to just talk about it. His play, with any big misplay and stuff like that.
In my opinion, there was a lot of questionable decisions. I think the major problem was the way that he built his aggro deck. Like you can't run without things like an what's it called, the Iron Beak Owl, because when you face against taunts, it's just such a good way to instantly cancel it. Plus, it counts as a base, so you can either have some synergy there with Starving Buzzard or maybe even the kill command. Imagine if he had the Iron Beak Owl over there, he could have actually won. But yeah, I mean, he just got completely trashed by the taunts there, in my opinion. Like, Stone Tusk Boar, come on. Sure, you can run something else better than that. Maybe he's running with the Stone Tusk Boar because he doesn't have other things, but I'm pretty sure Wolf Rider is a free and soulbound card, so I think that's definitely one other card that he's definitely missing from his deck here. I think he relies a bit too much on the the really low mana curve, but the problem with that is that you're not gonna get as much damage out during the early game. So if you had things like what do you call this, the Wolf Rider, he could have been able to dish in a bit more damage, put some pressure on the board, force a couple of spells to come out, or maybe even force some trades. He loses minions. At least that way he can put some pressure on the board, rather than just hoping to God that he has the full combo and then only playing every single card during that one turn.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Hunter, one of the best mechanic in its aggro deck is just really to build up the tempo for it, take some time, be very sure what you want, and as long as you got some minions in the board, it just snowballs very quickly. That's the power of the Hunter. And generally, Manjuu just had bad draw there. I mean, I'm just gonna attribute it to that. He had the opportunity to do a Starving Buzzard combo, but he played the Unleash the Hound a little bit early, not like he wanted to, but because he needed to. And that was a wise call there. Unfortunately, he was just so close to winning, but just couldn't make it there. And meanwhile, it seems like we got some disconnection issue happening here on the end of Zenbadsu, which is why it's explaining a little bit of delay. So yeah, I mean, how's everything so far for you, Larc, this entire eHL experience?
It's pretty good so far. It's probably not as good for this group showing, but I mean, the previous group we covered, that was pretty interesting. I think that was like the first time where we witnessed every single game go 2-0 except for the last and final ace match, which was, in my opinion, pretty damn interesting. And even before this, there were a couple of days where they had a lot of pretty awesome matches from the different groups. So yeah, I mean, so far it's been a pretty good showing, at least in that kind of regard. Plus the fact that we're starting to see a lot more international flavor, so to speak. We've already gotten 3 Filipinos going through the playoffs, and we have currently 3 Thai players going through playoffs as well. So yeah, it's starting to shape up pretty well. We're just looking forward for some Singaporeans to make it in. All eyes on you, Leo.
Oh, don't say that. Manjuu's not out yet.
Yeah, okay, and Manjuu. Yes, Manjuu as well. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully Manjuu's gonna be able to do a little bit better here in the second game.
Yeah.
I definitely think he should probably go with. Okay, let's see. His other decks are the Shaman and the Rogue. I guess Shaman would probably be the better choice here, since it is kind of like that mirror matchup. His Rogue is quite possibly a decent matchup here, but I think it's a little bit risky, because you have to hope for RNG, honestly.
Oh god.
When you play those kind of decks that is like, purely, no, I wouldn't really say purely RNG, but it's a lot of you have to really hope that the combo works well in your favor. If not, it's very difficult to get that that huge amount of advantage in the game. And it's kind of interesting to me because he's actually running with a very old type of Miracle Rogue that runs the Edwin Van Cleef. So hopefully we get to see something pretty interesting from that deck.
Yeah, I want to see something interesting indeed, and I mean, so far we're just waiting for some news coming in here.
Yeah, hopefully the players can actually come back, because it would actually be pretty sad to not see them. But I don't know, man. We might actually
be. I think Raxel just checked in.
Okay, that's great.
It's not confirmed. Still waiting for that. But on the flip side, no luck on Kazate's computer problems. Well, he claims his internet problem, laptop's internet. So, but it's weird how he can still be on Skype. Maybe Skype via handphone,
yeah,
something, smartphone, something. Yeah, still definitely a possibility here. And meanwhile, yeah, we have the constant disconnection bug happening from both Manjuu as well as Zenbadsu side. It's the bug where you just constantly keep disconnecting one after the other. So,
is there any way to fix that, honestly? I'm not too sure.
No, I don't know. You're just gonna have to keep trying.
The thing is, how does the bug even occur in the first place? That's what I want to know. Is it because the internet's zapping too much of his bandwidth, or is he just? I think they might have just got into the game. Yes, there we go.
They just got in.
Right. Sweet.
Crap, but I don't have the main screen because they were trying so much that they didn't present the screen. So shit. I can only hope that he doesn't continue the game.
Yep. Let's just hope
else
that
we will be able to watch from Zenbadsu point of view.
Oh.
Which is no point of view at all.
It's still showing Thrall versus Thrall, so it's gonna be Shaman matchup. Shaman mirror matchup here, and yeah, I can't see whatever cards they both have in hand right now. It's just really like, okay, I see double lightning storm,
there we go.
a lava burst, and a blood mage paladin. Yeah, there we go.
Great stuff. 1-0. What's the score?
Manjuu is a pretty good starting hand in my opinion, as compared to Zenbatsu's, because his is just full of spells right now.
Yeah, he actually stands a pretty good shot here. Yeah, great. At least Zenbadsu is a very helpful player. He actually helped me tell, well, Manjuu about the presentation problem. So now, no problem. So 1-0 here, and Manjuu from Singapore is not having a good lead. Zenbadsu from the Philippines might actually be the... how many times is this already that they just squashed the hopes of Singaporeans? I think there's one Singaporean in every group, at least.
Yeah.
And then there's a 75% Singaporean in the previous group, and it's all the Filipinos and the Thai that have been slapping us. So, in a good way, don't get me wrong, it's great. It's great that we have a lot more challenges here, and King Kriya's, you know, fellow countryman just not performing. He might feel threatened right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's gonna have to bring the pride of Singapore by himself, it seems. Yeah, looking at this game though, look at Stormforge Axe is an easy option here, and there's even the Earth Shock to cancel out the shield, which is not that bad. And I kind of like it because, you know, we like every time Ketips always talks about that value from that 1/1 Argent Square, and it's actually very like
the girlfriend, right?
Yeah, the girlfriend, man. I mean, she's always there, and it smooches off so much things from people.
Yeah, you gotta be careful though. If she's always there, she might end up being the wife.
Oh,
and then the next thing you know, she becomes the ex-wife.
Exactly. Sylvanas, too strong.
Snatches everything that you had. But yeah, that's the case here, and we're looking at Zenbadsu now with a similar mirror matchup, both healing totem. That's very cute. Don't really know what he's doing because his screen is just not visible, except for the small little handicap that we have here. There's nothing else you can probably see. I can tell there's one lava burst. What's that disgusting looking thing? Oh yeah, it's
he has both his... I know, he has one fire element already. He actually just played the Unbound.
Unbound, yeah.
He does have both his Lightning Storm, so that's pretty good for him. He does have the spell damage from Blood Mage Falanos, and he even has direct damage from the Lava Burst, so that's pretty good for him. And this is kind of interesting. Manjuu runs Alakir on top of things like Bloodlust. Now that's a card we haven't seen much in Alakir decks, so to speak. But yeah, I mean here, Manjuu has a really easy play here. Just gonna go ahead and use the Feral Spirits, and
stuff.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
It's great because the Unbound cannot kill it by itself, If the Unbound charges into it, you could easily use Storm Vortex to pick it up. The only problem is the mana overload here, and we do see a Blood Mage Thalnos coming out there. So it could be anything at all, but it's still your turn on my screen here for Zenbadsu.
It's the Lightning Storm that's gonna hit, and it's gonna kill everything.
Yep, there we go. Okay, does it get everything? That's the question.
It's
yeah, it does.
It's got the spell power. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's a 3-5. This is crazy. Manjuu is not in a good spot right now. At a 3-5 Unbound, it's gonna reconstruct his face a little bit there.
Yeah, he's in a really tough predicament. I don't even think he wants to play Manatite Totem now. Like, he's pretty much in the back foot. Here he definitely wants to kill off the 1-1. Yeah?
This is why I wouldn't have used Earthshock on the 1-1. Because the value may be there, but it's not really there again. You would have definitely wanted to use it against stuff like the Unbound. And if you look at his hand here, there is virtually nothing at all that Manjuu could use to play to address the 3-5. The 3-5 is going to kill the mana type for sure, but he's putting up something like a cannon fodder there so that he could, distract a little bit. And seeing how there is a bit of a mana overload from Zenbadsu, he will not be able to play Fire Elemental to pick off the 0-3. And yep, he's just going to totem up, run the Unbound into the mana type, and that's it. Oh wait, he's gonna overload himself again with the lightning bolt, but look at that, that's a 4-6 already. Still no answers from Manjuu's side.
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty out of hand because the Unbound Elemental is just gonna keep growing, and we know that he has a lot of overload spells in hand. Plus he has the Fire Elemental, he has the Azure Rig. Like, everything is gonna go in favor for him right now. And Manjuu is not even drawing on things like a Fire Elemental.
He's got some answer here. He can coin, Harvest, Defender, Argus. It should still be okay. Of course, the best play here is to wait next turn, but he cannot wait next turn. He's definitely gonna be so far behind if he waits for next turn. Is it me, or there's still a second Lightning Storm in the hand of Zenbadsu?
Yeah, there is a second Lightning Storm. He only used one so far. He had both at the start of the game, so
this is crazy.
He practically got most of his spells, as well as the Lava Burst. Let me just take a quick look at his deck, because I think he runs 2 Lava Bursts. Let me see here. He actually runs with only 1. Okay, so that's his only Lava Burst there. So he needs to be a little bit mindful about that. But yeah, I mean, his Unbound Elemental is just growing and growing and growing, and it's looking pretty damn scary right now. And yeah, I think totally agree with your play there. Has to coin into the Defender of Argus, but he's actually gonna go ahead and totem up. Now I'm not too sure exactly how well this is gonna work out for him, because during this turn we might even potentially see. Wait, how much mana does he have now? It's turn 7. Oh, he's overloaded for 2. Okay, so that's a little bit sad for him. He could actually. Oh no, actually he had mana. He could have actually played the. Oh, he's actually gonna go with the Lightning Storm. That's actually pretty interesting, just to buff up his minion even much more. Which I guess is, it's not bad. It's just I prefer the what do you call this? The Fire Elemental play a little bit better, because he gets another big creature on the board. But I guess he can keep onto it. Doesn't really need to use it just yet. He's in a really good position now. Got the really nice RNG there on the spell totem, so he's gotta be feeling pretty good right now, and he's even gonna use the Rock Biter weapon to address the 2-1 Harvest Golem. And right now, I think Manjuu is looking pretty sad. Yeah,
but I got news here. Both Rexel and Kazay just checked in, so this is gonna be the usual 4-man group, and that's bad news for me, because that means no Diablo 3 until midnight, and that sucks because I want to reach Paragon level 150 by the end of this weekend.
50?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this is giving 100 extra, I don't know man, 100 extra % experience now.
Oh yes, yeah, they have the weekend buff.
Yeah, we should run together, Larc. I know you're close to 200.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit 200 today. I'm at 199.
Let's do it together.
Yeah, sure.
Well, how about we just quit this? Now
disgusting. Let's just go Diablo 3 right now. Wow.
Oh my god, I can see Rexel PMing Manjuu about a certain goddess. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, we're looking at Zenbadsu here doing really good, but Manjuu just got saved by the clock, and that's by both Kazade as well as Rexel. At least that's gonna provide a little bit more chance for him, even if he does lose this. If not, he was looking at a BO3. And if both of them got disqualified, then we would have Then we have Zenbadsu going through the playoff just by winning one game, man. That's the easiest win ever.
Yep, really is easiest win.
Whoa. Oh god,
6-8.
Look at that. My god. It's barely recognizable. That's basically 3 unbound. Oh, is it 2? Yeah, about 2.5 unbound in 1.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean, yeah. He's in a really bad spot. He needs to draw on Lightning Storm. Nope, no Lightning Storm.
Oh god. Yep.
He should actually play Wild Pyromancer and then Coin.
You know what? If he survives from this aggression, he actually can come back here. And it's really just the unbound problem because we still have 3 totem there, and the 3 totem, they're no problem.
Yeah, but the thing is, look at the half Zenbadsu. He has a Hex, and that's gonna... Oh, Earthshock. He actually top decks an Earthshock. Interesting. So Earthshock is gonna make its appearance. He's going to use the Fire Elemental on that.
Where's Twisting Nether when you need it?
I actually kind of disagree with that. You could have actually just taken out the 2-3.
Oh, finally the Hex comes in here. Lucky top deck Manjuu. May not be in time though. It may be a little bit too late.
It's definitely still gonna somewhat help him.
He needs to decide right now if he wants to play Larc or the Hex. If he plays Larc, it gets hexed, he's dead. If he hexes it, he still has a fighting chance.
Oh wait, actually he can... Yeah, this is fine, yeah, because everything else will... burn. You should probably even use Rock Fighter, honestly.
No, he just went for Defender Argus, that's fine.
Yeah, Defender is better.
And there is no more Storm because he used it earlier, so that's it. This is gonna be the comeback here for Manjuu.
Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good because he's gonna... Next turn he's gonna be able to have free reign on the face of the Shaman. Or even on the Azure Drake because he has the Alec here and Rock Fighter combination there. Man. And if that remains on the board, he can potentially Bloodlust, and that would make it even much more freakier.
This level of gameplay by Zenbadsu, the ability to shuffle cards so quickly that the screen cannot catch up, too high.
Yeah, it's looking pretty interesting. Oh, he's actually gonna...
Oh wow, okay. 6-1.
Well, he's gonna heal back up, but he better hope to God there's no Lightning Storm from Manjuu.
No need at all. Okay, now yes, now the Hex there, Manjuu's in a lot of trouble. Previously I thought that he could at least use 2 spells, but okay, here comes Flame Tongue. Flame Tongue's gonna help him a little bit, but that's again not gonna be really effective. This is just Green so far.
He's good. He should Alakir here, and he can even play his Flame Tongue Totem. Because here he'll be able to kill off the shield plus the Azure Drake and as well as the Fire Elemental with the 2-3. 2-1, sorry.
Okay, there we go. Quick place there.
I would have actually gone for the Spell Totem instead of the Heal Totem though. So that was kind of a misplay, I feel.
Well, maybe, yeah, I agree completely, but maybe because Zenbadsu already used the spells
that's
early.
True.
And there we go, another Azure Drake. There is no more Lightning Storm, we know that for sure. But Fog Lightning, no one plays that card, so so it's well, that's a pretty high chance that this card is gonna be in Zenbadsu's deck because this is looking like Karo's Spell Shaman deck.
I think he has lethal next turn already.
Who?
Manjuu? Let's see. Bloodlust will give 3 damage.
That's
so
9.
That's 7, 9 plus the Rock Fighter, and he can attack twice. How much is that?
That's 11 on the
Alakir?
Larc. 11 times 2 is 22. 22 plus 6 plus 4. Yep. 32.
Yes,
oh wow, but the Hex though.
Yeah, Hex is gonna save him here.
Guys, don't dream.
Yeah. It's too bad though. I was really hoping that he would be able to kill him there. But yeah, Hex man is just too strong.
Yeah, it's too good. He was saving for something big, and it paid off. So that's the saving grace here for Zenbadsu. Now it's gonna be a Golden Frog Prince.
And I don't think there is a Wind Fury spell that Manjuu plays, so...
I don't think so. Oh, but he gets a reverse hex, so he can actually hex up his own frog again, just for laughs.
Probably shouldn't. I think he should run that into that.
Of course shouldn't. What? Are you kidding me?
He's
I was just
play...
making a bad joke. Oh well.
He's gonna play the Manatite. Well, he's actually gonna give Manatite the damage. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I mean,
this is good. This is good because wow. All right, great stuff. This is great for him because this is actually a token shaman deck that he's playing. So he just needs minions on the board, and bam, it's pretty easy to win this game here. And both Storm used up already. No matter what Zenbadsu plays, it's not gonna be enough to control this aggression here from Manjuu. We have a very aggressive spell totem with 2 damage. It could probably kill the Frog Prince.
And it's gonna die as well.
And it's gonna die. So he just went back to hell. But he can totem up again. I don't know, did he just totem already? No, he didn't, right?
No, he has.
Not his turn yet. Wow. Look at that Feral Spirit. Rock Biter. Okay, he's gonna keep up with the aggression here.
Kill off the 0-3.
Yep, good stuff. And all of a sudden they become very, very wimpy and they cannot do much of anything.
But yes, the best answer to this, he can flame fire elemental.
Oh,
there we
go.
go.
The lightning storm. Wow, top
Easy.
deck OP. Easy, no problem. There we go. Yep, show him who's boss, who can storm better. Storm's coming, Zenbadsu.
Yep. And he's going to be able to apply even much more damage right now.
Yeah,
so.
oh wow.
Oh,
Rock Biter times 2. Yep, all he
Okay.
needs now, yeah, is just next turn. He wins game.
Yeah. Bloodlust plus double Rock Biter basically means easy.
Unless it's a top deck Hex, which I cannot see his hand. But yeah, I mean Zenbadsu using the Storm so early, you think it's actually a wise move on his part?
The thing is, he had the Unbound Elemental, and he got too greedy with it, in my opinion. Like you can't just think that, oh yeah, my Unbound Elemental, I'm buffing it up like hell. But the thing is,
he have lethal this turn? What's he thinking? That's 12 plus. Wow, he should have lethal this turn.
Yeah, he should have. What?
Yeah, you want to do that because you're afraid of something going in and you don't have any spells anymore. He's afraid of something just taking care of that taunt, and he's afraid of dying here. You gotta be realistic. It does look like an Larc in the hand of Zenbadsu. So that is 12 damage. Manjuu is really on point. That is an Larc. With the Flame Tongue, he would have died, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The previous turn, what did he hex again? Oh, he hexed the spell totem. Okay, so the previous turn there he had what, 6 plus the 2 on the board, so that would be 5 plus 3.
He's afraid of something
8,
with Wind Fury, with charge.
8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 6 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20. 20 plus 3 double Rock Biters. Yeah, he had lethal.
Yeah, lethal last turn. That was confirmed. Okay.
Wait, no, he didn't, because
why?
he attacked with the Harvest Golem to break the taunt. Oh, but he still had lethal. He still had lethal. Because it was the Snake Totem. He ran his Harvest Golem.
Okay, then that's 3.
The thing is, he could have still had lethal because he has double Rock Biter. So
and don't forget, he can attack too, right?
How can he attack too?
As in, you Rock Biter yourself.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's the
Rock
thing.
Biter and then.
Oh, your minion. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, he had to. He had to use it on himself. If not, he wouldn't have lethal that turn.
Yeah, but Bloodlust doesn't give the damage to yourself, right? Does it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. So that's 3 times 3. That's
because what happened was there was a Snake Totem that was blocking his way, so he had to run his 2 free into the Snake Totem. But the problem there is that he had lethal just by putting the Rock Biter weapon on himself. Because all he needed was just 1 extra Rock Biter weapon on any of the minions on the board to get exactly 23 damage in. So kind of a misplay there on his part. But here he's definitely going to be able to get rid of Larc, and I bet you he's probably thinking, shit, I should have saved the Hex, because this is actually a pretty tough cookie to break through.
No, actually it's very easy. Just fire elemental that shit there and run the Harvest Golem.
He should definitely play the Wild Pyromancer to pop the shield.
Or alternatively, he can just, if he doesn't want to damage his own minions, he can probably play fire elemental to shoot the Flame Tongue. And yeah, I mean, shooting a Flame Tongue or shooting the shield, both of which are viable options here.
The thing is, he doesn't even need to shoot the shield, because he just plays Wild Pyromancer, plays a spell, the shield gets dispelled, and then he can kind of just deal with that instantly.
He's counting if he has lethal here. So Wild Pyromancer, he's gonna go with your play. Bloodlust, there we go. This is the finisher here. That's gonna burn something.
It's not gonna be enough. Oh wait,
Oh,
yeah,
he
it
just-
is. It is because of
it
the
is.
double
Rock
spell.
Biter. Yeah.
He has to be careful.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to be careful. Wow, he's... Okay,
Yep.
yeah, there we go. Great stuff. Yeah,
Perfect.
wow. Wow, great math there. Well done.
Well, he still had lethal the previous turn there, so at least he's
I
able
think he
to.
had lethal, right? It's
Yeah,
confirmed, isn't
he
it?
had lethal the previous turn. All he needed to do was just rock fighter himself, and he would have won that game. But nevertheless, he still gets that match. So it's a game apiece. So that's pretty good.
Yeah,
good
it's
stuff.
good. It's good. It's like Group G was looking to be the suckiest group ever, but now it's gonna be the best group ever.
Yep, for sure. So, I mean, this is a pretty interesting SG versus PH. Let's see who's the better country right now.
Oh, come on. Who's the better Hearthstone playing country?
Yeah, I was just kidding. Yeah.
Because
Hearthstone.
hands down, you don't compare stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of Hearthstone, I think
Yes,
we
of course. And
probably-
even then, we have the tie by the side, just looking at this group very intensively. But that's it, man. We have Manjuu here, one apiece, like you said, very nicely, Larc. And what do you think is gonna play this next game from Zenbadsu? And he already lost a Shaman. He still has a Warlock or the Druid.
I think Druid's still the best choice here. Druid is just always Druid's just generally very solid, and looking at Zenbatsu's deck, he calls it the turn 9, so we all know it's a Savage Trees combo. And he does have the Ancient Watcher, so yeah. Pretty much very standard Ancient Watcher's deck with that aggro there from the Force of Nature and the Savage Roar, so pretty sure can expect, I mean, we can pretty much expect that there'll be some aggression coming up from this Druid here in this game.
Yep, so now we have a game 3 that's gonna start. And Manjuu, well, he does title his Shaman deck Murgaroar.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I thought that's a Murloc deck.
God.
Yeah, but I'm just insane.
I think his screen is stuck again.
No, it's good.
Okay, there we go, yeah.
Zenbadsu is stuck. He got Chronosphere. Stuck.
Pretty standard. Looking at the hand for Manjuu, not the best starting hand. Not the best starting hand at all. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to keep playing Totem too early on this game because that just dies so easily to things like a Wrath. So yeah.
Crazy stuff. So yeah, well, we have a Druid versus a Shaman here, and that's a Zenbadsu is not loading. You can still see the I don't know, man, the portrait's still there. This is awkward.
It really is. Well, I'll tell you what he has. I think he has Innervate and double Druid of the Claw.
No, that,
And he's
did
going
he
second.
mulligan that already, or he has not mulligan that?
Yeah, true. Okay,
Oh, crap.
okay, yeah, I think he might have mulliganed. I'm not too sure.
Just
really.
I think those are the cards he's stuck with, but that's fine. Anyway, back to Manjuu's hand. Manjuu's hand looking pretty decent.
Okay, I saw it. So it's a Wrath, Innervate, double Druid of the Claw, coin plus the big game hunter. So not the best starting hand, but turn 2 he can definitely get out a huge Druid of the Claw taunt, and I think that's actually very scary in my opinion.
That would probably get hexed anyway.
Yeah, we'll probably get hexed, but you have to remember, nowadays, since there's no more things like Think Master Overspark, you kind of want to save the hex for something bigger. Maybe he's a little bit afraid that there might be, you know, like some legendary that he might play, and he doesn't have any option to kind of hex that out. So I don't think he's probably. We could see him use the hex, but he probably won't. Really depends.
He's gonna totem up here. There's nothing he could do, man. This hand is probably not gonna be very good for early game, but it provides a lot of utility going to the mid stage. That's why I like it. But of course, you generally need to decide right now if you want to deal with this big bear.
And he's gonna do that. Now, here's a funny thing to note is that he actually used the Wrath to kill off a totem earlier on.
Yeah, he did. To draw extra card. Not that bad.
I guess.
I know you don't like it, but it's not that bad.
I don't know, I just feel it's such a waste. Like the value is so good for the Shaman. But yeah, I mean now the Shaman's like, okay, well that's a big taunt. I can't really deal with that now, but I can wait one turn. It's no problem. So he should, like I said earlier, like the taunt's gonna be pretty big here. He definitely doesn't want to hex this because he wants to save his hex for bigger things. And look at Zenbadsu's hand though. He actually has scenarios. So I actually didn't see that in the deck. Wait, let me just take a quick scenarios. Yeah, he does have a scenario, so
it's in his hand already.
yeah, it's kind of surprising to me because he runs both scenarios, both Savage Roar plus the you know the trees as well.
Token druid deck?
It's not a token though because he's not running things like Violet Teacher, so pretty.
Yeah, it's not. Well, it's a variation of that. I think it's a very weird variation, a mixture between the Force of Nature and that. But that's fine. We're looking at this second bear, or is that the same bear? Yeah, that's the same bear.
Yeah, pretty much.
The same bear that got healed up, I think.
Yes, it's the same bear that got healed up by the Irving Farser. Pretty hilarious stuff, and yeah, here he can opt to go for the Lightning Storm, but he won't be able to kill off the 4/6.
Yeah, and the thing is, the Lightning Storm's gonna deal minimally 3 damage, so what you could do is that next turn you could end the Rock Pyro and pick it up, but there's a lot of things to consider. Of course, the Druid's not a Paladin, and there's no way you could really just keep healing up the bear there. So it's definitely a viable play. The other play here is he could look at... yeah, he could actually be looking at a few stuff next turn, like Hex, which has been there, Earthshock, maybe plus the little bit extra damage there from the Lightning Storm, as well as the Blood Mage Thalnos. That's gonna be enough to pick up the bear, for sure.
Yep. If
oh, but he just lost the spell totem there. Okay, that's bad.
well, he still can Lightning Storm on top of the Blood Mage Thalnos. Plus, that's a really good top deck as well. He can use that to snipe out whatever survives, or he alternatively could just use the Silence. But here, I think he definitely wants to use the Lightning Storm. Probably should. Like he has to use it. I mean,
it's risky because if he storms now without any magic plus.
No, I mean he has to play the Blood Mage Thalnos.
Oh no, he's gonna just blast off the other ring for sure. Something personal there.
I guess that's kind of okay. But if he has a swipe, he's probably gonna use it now.
Yeah, he has a swipe.
Alternatively, he could also just choose to ignore it and keep going for face and apply even much more pressure. Because let's see here. Because he can always decide to. He can always decide to swipe his the Shaman's face the next turn after killing the heal totem with his 4/4. But let's see what he decides to do.
It's gonna hero power, which means that it's gonna swipe and hero power to pick it up. It's a bit expensive, seeing how he deals 6 damage.
Yep. It's gonna taste the wrath of the fire there, but he will be able to keep a huge presence on the board and still deal 8 damage. So it's not that bad. Gets rid of a pretty interesting huge minion on the board, and again he's still gonna be very much ahead because there's still no minions. If you look at Manjuu's hand, it's mostly just spells. So what is he really gonna do with spells? Like Zenbadsu, you look at his hand, he's got a lot of options here. Look, another spell again. So here he definitely wants to use a spell because he can't just keep holding on to this.
Yeah, he can. He should have done this a little bit earlier.
He's gonna use the lightning, yep, to kill the 4/4. And now he should definitely kill the 4/6.
Is he gonna call well played? Is he gonna hex up his own 0-1? Only time will tell.
Well, I mean it's a little bit too late now. Honestly, he should have just done the Lightning Storm the previous turn, because now he's gonna be overloaded by so much. He's gonna have to do this as well as Earthshock, and now that's 1 silence gone.
Yeah, well, he definitely waited very long for this play. He thought he could hold out a little bit better, but wow, he gets a spell totem as well.
If he really was hoping for a spell totem, he should have totem.
Should have done it a little bit earlier, so that the storm would be enough, and he didn't have to overload himself so much. Yeah, this storm would deal minimum 4 to 5, right?
Yes, 4 to 5 damage.
Yeah,
so
wow.
In a pretty good spot. But
yeah, he wouldn't have wasted 2 lightning bolt there. And now he could have Lightning Bolt this 4-5, which would kill it instantaneously. Oh wow. That's just misplace after misplace by Manjuu. A bit disappointing, but yeah.
Gonna have to deal with it though. I think Zenbadsu here has a Sentry Protector in his hand. Oh my god, it's just so lag, I can't even see. Wait, he is
with Leroy.
He is with Leroy, but I don't think he wants to do that. It's not necessary.
Nope, he cannot win with Leroy this turn. Not possible yet.
Whoa, okay, and
the screen just moved, I know.
Yes. If he has 8 mana the next turn, alternatively what he could do is he can win the game by Leroy Jenkins plus swipe, yeah. So he's in a pretty good spot.
He's in a very good spot, don't get me wrong. That's great stuff there. So what he could do here is just storm, man. You're gonna need to storm.
I think to make it even safer, he's gonna play the Wild Pyromancer and then storm. Plus he gets a decent 2.
But he would kill his 1/1 after that.
Yeah, but he gets a card draw out of it, so it's not like it's really gonna do much for him this point on. He wants to get rid of all the threats on the board.
I don't agree. I would just storm. If it doesn't work, I'll run a 1/1 into the 4/5. Problem solved.
I guess, but yeah, I guess. Does
he get it? Does he get a 5? That's the question. No.
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Well, no. He's still gonna have to die.
Okay, I guess it's better later.
Yeah. If you played ball parry, you wouldn't have gotten it. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, he sets up a perimeter for himself, preventing cheesy stuff like Leroy Jenkins from securing this game here for Zenbadsu. But you gotta remember the swipe value. It's just that he doesn't have the spell damage plus right now. If not, it would have been so good.
Yeah. Even if he has spell damage, it's not gonna kill the other one. He's gonna have to hero.
He can deal 16 damage next turn. 16 plus 3. That's 19. He's still 5 shy from lethal.
I'm not even sure what's in the hand right now for Zenbadsu.
I know Leroy's there for sure, but I don't know what he just picked up. Oh wow, Ancient of Lore, that was the top deck.
Yeah,
fantastic. Extra card draw. Alright. This would be over if he picks up another Rock Biter. You think so? Nope, it will not be over yet. Nope, not enough. 19 plus 3 is only 22. He's got 24. Another Feral Spirit? You sure about this, bro?
Well, it doesn't look like he has an option though.
Don't Bloodlust, just don't Bloodlust, come on, don't be crazy. I know for sure if he doesn't want to hex up that 5/5, what he could do here is really just Rock Biter, the 2/3, run into the 5/5, and Feral Spirit again. It's okay. He's a little bit mana overloaded, but he has got that Bloodlust, and he gets extra tokens up there, so it's pretty good stuff. Definitely Totem up. You have a 50% chance for Snake Totem, which is fantastic. The other... No mana for Totem. What am I saying? Okay.
Yeah,
Now things is a little bit different right now, because this is lethal, I think. 15 plus 6, 21. Oh damn, 1 damage shy.
Is that really? Yeah. The math.
Luck math cannot make it, man.
Yeah, please 1 damage shy. Plus if hero power does come out, he's gonna be 2 damage shy. He's definitely gonna swipe here.
Look at that swipe. Yep, he got a Azure Drake top deck though. That's very lucky for Zenbadsu. Stuff like that practically don't happen.
Well, he's definitely going to run one of them into the 4/4 and Stormforge Axe. Or maybe run both into it and then play the Wild Pyromancer.
Well, he might have... I don't know, he would have lethal anyway, but it's okay because this swipe plus Azure Drake is gonna nullify all theories coming to the play previously, so what he could do here is 14 damage at max. It's not good enough, and he knows for sure that there's definitely gonna be 1 extra swipe left in Zenbadsu's deck, or he can assume that much at least, and we're looking at 1 swipe used already. So direct face damage, unless Zenbadsu runs something like a Starfall or maybe something that is cheesy enough to deal damage to the face directly, he's gonna go through those doggies there with taunts. Hope he gets a healing. Nope, okay. That's a 0-2. He doesn't need a spell totem right now, he needs a healing.
Yeah, well...
If he loses the taunt, he loses, by the way, just saying.
Yeah, for sure.
So he cannot afford to lose it. Unless he hacks his own O2. And he cannot play Wall Pyromancer because the doggy's gonna die.
Well,
he can play and don't use any spell though. Yeah, that's valid. Oh my god, he's gonna... Okay, this is still fine. He still has got one half of the doggy left. Or 1/4 of 2 cards, and...
Oh, he's dead.
What did he get? Oh, he's dead.
He's dead already.
Hero power? Nope.
No, Leroy Jenkins plus Defender of Argus is dead.
That's only 7 damage. Oh, he's
yeah,
7
because
now.
he can hear power kill the 2-1.
But is it...
Yeah,
okay, it's 10.
Game.
Yep, that's game. Alright, Manjuu's gonna lose the series. He picks up at least 1 win. That's very good already. So far, my experience
But let's see first if Zenbadsu can see this play. Because it seems to me like he's taking a little bit too long. Okay, now comes the auto attack to kill the 2-1. Are we going
Nowadays
to see...
people just don't miss lethal anymore, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think he sees it. Yeah.
Defender.
Shouldn't have done the
Yep,
doggy
there
play
we go. Yep.
Your stuff, 7-3. So yeah, winner Zenbadsu, well done. And PH again coming up on top here.
Man, Zenbadsu! Pretty good stuff from him, man. Making sure to win this best out of 3, and that's a pretty slow one actually, in my opinion. Pretty slow.
that's a very long game. It's an hour game.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see how slowly that went. But hopefully the other games will be a little bit more faster, action-packed. But yeah, those were really close games, and that's what you can mostly expect from, you know, Druids versus Shaman match up. Sorry. So yeah.
I thought there was a little bit of a misplay there, but I guess it doesn't really matter because he would have lost at the very end there. So yeah, huge props up to Zenbadsu. We're gonna be back with the next game real soon in about 5 to 15 minutes, and that's gonna be between Ruxel and Kazade. Kazade from the Philippines, Ruxel from Singapore. Hope you guys enjoy this coverage here. Babael, jump by Larc. See you guys in a while.